This the last week for this week, and we remember the meeting interview, the day when we came, and now this is the second video for interview.
Yes, definitely.
And you already know the purpose of this video.
Yes, sure.
What is it?
There's always this talk about the University of Life, and we just want to taste the process, how the student can improve better than the last week. Based on the video.
You're right. Thank you that you remember this. And you told me you come from Panjasa University.
Yes, sure.
So my question, what are the interesting points that about Panjasa University that made you choose this university?
The most interesting point, just like we already know, the Panjasa Sastra University is it can be the international standard university in Bombay because they adopt the US system. This is one of the most important, interesting thing. And another main point that I'm really interested in and love the most, they really, they respect and they value the Buddhism.
Yeah.
That's what you can see I don't know what we call the motto, right? Yeah, motto, self-samadhi. That is one of the most important, interesting thing, and I love the most. We respect the Buddhism and the Buddhism as well.
Yes, you're right. So the second question, what major are you in?
My major is business administration.
And why did you choose it?
The reason I choose the business administration because based on my passion. Because when we want to do something, when we want to achieve something, we have to follow our passion and listen to my mind. And based on what I observe and I have taste in my capacity and my potential, I find out that I'm really interested in the business administration. To be honest, in the future, I'm really going to have my own company, my own business. That's why.
So you want to be a businessman?
Yes.
And did you plan for the business yet?
Yeah, I have already planned for the business.
Can you share a little bit about your plan?
Really?
Yeah, what do you want to be, what company, what kind of business you want to run?
The business that I'm going to start up is just a boutique, It's going to start in Sindh province.
Not Phnom Penh.
Not Phnom Penh, because the Sindh is there are a lot of tourism coming to visit Angkor Wat, so based on the location potentiality, we can capture more customer and also the Sindh province is my hometown, and we have our own loan, our own building.
So are you motivated in studying business administration?
Yes, definitely. I'm really motivated because doing the business, we're not just doing without knowing. Just like going to the battle without training, how can we win the enemy? So the business we have to learn. We have to build our capacity and in terms of self-development, the strategy, the commitment, the passion, something like that. So that's why business is motivating.
So what year are you in now?
I'm year 4.
Year 4. And what you have done so far are related to your business school?
What I have learned so far is related, but it's just like learning in university, just like learning the system. You already know the system, but when we talk about the commitment, the passion, the self-development, I'm learning the most from the book, especially like a lot of famous book from the Western, and so your book that you have published as well.
Yeah, thank you. And do you think it's enough just learning at university without doing something like part-time job?
I think
to get experience.
I think that is not enough because learning in university is just a theory. So if we want to get real knowledge, so we have to get into the real society by working, like community work in the private sector or the public sector, something like that.
So can you tell me the different benefits that you get from university and part-time job?
To be honest, I have never do a part-time
What is
job. Volunteer opportunity. The difference is that when we do a community work, we get to know more people. We build a good relationship we have deal with many problems. We know how to work as a teamwork, or and so we can observe how they lead the people and how. So there are many problems that we will face. So after we, being into the community work, so we get a lot of knowledge. Like we can say the real knowledge. Yes.
Okay, you are in year fourth and almost graduate. And what are the difficulties that you are facing at university life?
The most difficulty that I'm facing in university life, I can say that the commitment. Commitment.
What do you mean commitment? So hard to commit yourself?
Yes, definitely. Every people, I can say that the commitment of the people is limited. So people are born differently. So they need to educate, have to develop themselves from day by day until they reach a certain point of their life. And just like I mentioned, develop ourselves.
What about, for example, a presentation, a pen paper, research, easy for you? Is it not challenges?
All of those things is not really big challenging. The big challenging is commitment. If we try to work harder, all of the things that is very easy is not really difficult.
It sounds like it's so hard for you to control or your emotion, your feeling. It's so hard for you to commit to do something that you want to do, don't you?
Yes, sometimes.
So how do you deal with it?
So that's why I love to read a lot of books, like related to self-development book, and many times I'm trying to think about myself, what I've done so far, is that the right thing, and have I improved much better than before, what I should be going to do now. Because when we live in a society, there are a surrounding environment that can anytime can drag us to do something that does not give the benefit to our life. So that's why I can say that the commitment is very important. Even though when we are doing the business, every people love doing the business, they want to have their own business. But after they start the business from 1 or 2 years, they start to feel exhausted. They have a low commitment. Their dreams seem to be getting down, not higher than before. So eventually the business fails. So that's why I say that the commitment is very important. Even though when we do the assignment, the presentation, if we don't have a strong commitment and passion, we want to achieve it, we cannot do it well. Just do it and we don't care. It's important.
So personal development seems like very important for you, even though you are studying business administration, even though you're in business or whatever job you are doing, you need to meet, you need to be committed to personal development. Can you recommend one book? One book that really motivates you so far? The greatest book that you love the most? How to?
It's quite difficult to recommend because there are several books that I love the most. But the book I would recommend that every student should read is about Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yes, I love that book so much because it talks about the rich dad and the poor dad. They educate their son, differently, and most of the time related to the financial education, and also how to live independently, something like that. I would recommend it. Just read that book.
Thank you. And you don't have a part-time job, you don't do a job, but you have a volunteer job.
Yeah, community work. We have the group of the Buddhism called community work.
So based on your opinions, is it a good idea to work for experience while we are studying in university?
I think, I can say that it is good or it can be bad. It depends on how can we balance all of those things much better. Because sometimes when the people involved in working too much, they don't have much time for studying. So their knowledge, their capacity will getting down. They not improve much better. So if they can balance well, I can say that that is really great way because we can learning and while we learn, we can practicing, which means that we use the knowledge, and then we can apply to our job, immediately. So and it is really effective. So you can say this thing is a balance.
So, thank you very much for this interview, and I hope that your English speaking skill will help you to be more successful in the future, especially as a businessman, as a tourist guys.
I just don't want to start up my own boutique hotel.
The boutique hotel that using this most of the time, and hope that it can help you to be more successful in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, really nice.